Do you know what first aid is? Or do you think you could handle administering it? If not, maybe you could help out with this chocolate. It helps end slavery for chocolate across the world with Chalk Colony. Just in case this first aid stuff is just too much for you. Do you know what first aid is? And are you ready to administer some first aid? Or what? Do you think you can handle it? Do you know what first aid is? And do you know how to do CPR? Are you ready to administer it and help somebody's life out? Think about that one. I got the chocolate to back of this one up. Okay, today I'm going to be covering what is first aid. And that may include stuff like what is CPR, which happens to be my initials. That's right. Those are my initials, CPR. It's been that way my whole life. So believe you me, broken people's backs, lacerations, heart attacks, muscle spasms, seizures, and even burns, bad burns. So, okay, what is CPR? CPR is the initial assistance that a person ends up receiving before the professionals show up. There's a couple different procedures involved in what this assistance is. First procedure would be to preserve the person's life. That is done by not dying. Make sure somebody does not die. That could go from initiating an NAD or utilizing CPR. Do not die. Okay, now, second procedure would be alleviate suffering. So, a couple simple ways to alleviate suffering would be to have them lay down. Lay down, comfort them, or give them an ice pack. Okay, after you've done that, the third procedure would be to prevent it from getting any worse. That would be applying pressure to a wound to stop trauma from bleeding out or causing death that way, as well as sit, lie down. If there is a hot bolt that was heated up to some really extreme temperature and it landed in somebody's arm, to alleviate suffering would be to prevent it from getting any worse, you would have to remove the bolt from that. So that would be alleviating suffering into preventing it from getting any worse. Next and final procedure would be to promote recovery. That could be done by giving them some water to make sure their blood sugar is okay, and taking them to a hospital. That's a real good way to prevent that from getting any worse. Giving them some water to help them alleviate high blood sugar, as well as take them to a hospital immediately. That would be the best way to promote recovery, would take them to the hospital ASAP. Those are the 4 different procedures involved in first aid. Again, the definition is the initial assistance that a person gets before the professionals arrive. It's important for you to know that you are the most important part of that, and that your health and safety is okay before you could administer first aid to somebody else. Most important thing is that you're okay before you could help someone else with first aid. Procedure: preserve life, keep somebody alive. Next is alleviate suffering, lie down, ice pack. Third procedure would be to prevent it from getting any worse. That would be apply pressure to an open wound. And then fourth and final would be to promote recovery, and that would be to give them something to drink or take them to the hospital immediately. So, with that being said, I wanted to tell you guys that I have a bar of chocolate, and I plan on eating it. I usually get Cadbury. My mom buys them for me, and these have caramel on the inside. these would be the caramel-filled Cadbury dairy chocolate. But today, trying this one out, what do you guys think? We are going to end slavery in the chocolate industry. According to these folks, slavery is still going on, and their whole goal is to 100% end slavery worldwide in the chocolate industry. Root for them. Root for you. This is a really good bar of chocolate. It is called Tony's Chalk Colony. That would be Chalk Colony. Chocolate Colony. So, great company here. Mine has almonds in it. These guys, crazy about chocolate, serious about people. Well, hi there, we're Tony's Chalk Colony. We exist to end modern slavery and illegal child labor in the chocolate industry. Our vision is 100% slave-free chocolate. Not only just for them, but worldwide. Talk about a deal, guys. All of their chocolate is 100% slave-free, and they are pushing for that agenda amongst themselves and everybody around them. Thank you, Tony's, for being the Chalk Colony. You can see right there. Here's that's a broken chain. That would be a broken chain, and it says 100% alleviate no slavery in production of chocolate. This is a big bar of chocolate. That is a meaty bar of chocolate right there. Giving it a try. Usually I eat my grandma's Scottish chocolates that she's been always getting us, and that is Cadbury. So I'm a big fan of Cadbury. Thank you, Grandma. But today, going with the almond just to try it out. Hope you guys have a nice day, and be safe and study up and get your CPR correct. Thank you. Alrighty, guys, I got my Tony's Chalk Colony. Wow, that is a big bar of chocolate. This one goes out to Grandma. Check this one out. This would be dark chocolate almond sea salt is our flavor here. And Tony's, together we make chocolate 100% slave-free. Tony's Chalk Colony. Giving these guys a try. It's a big bar of chocolate, believe you me. Alrighty. Inside we have a letter from them. I don't want to seem like it's Christmas here because I'm really trying to eat chocolate. Open this beast up. Alrighty. Right now, slaves are working on cocoa farms in West Africa. Many of them are children. Well, you can taste the salt, and this is really good. Tony's chocolates exist to change that. Our vision is 100% slave-free, not just for chocolate, all chocolate worldwide. Pretty good so far. Just to give a suggestion here, but a good way to end slavery would be not to tell that little guy to pick up the chocolate. Say, hey, can you pick up the chocolate? And not, hey, pick that chocolate up now. Try saying, hey, can you hand me that chocolate? Thanks, buddy. Incredibly tasty. Alone, we could make chocolate slave-free. Together, we all chocolate 100% slave-free. So we ask you to join in. How would you guys feel about that? I'm excited. Alone, we make slave-free chocolate. Let's get it. Here we go. The more people choose slave-free and share our story, the sooner 100% slave-free becomes a norm in chocolate. The choice is yours. Are you in? I am, guys. I'm in, and this chocolate bar be coming down the street with this puppy. You count on me. No, but seriously, if you guys want to try this stuff out, it actually has a really good salty taste to it. Man, almonds. Yeah, it's good. This is good stuff. A little bit pricey, but if you know what you're doing, you can get on the bus. You guys have a good day.